All right. So please open up your Excel file. Then I will be able to show you what you need to do. All right. Jessica will be able to answer your question. Let me do the first exercise so that as I give you further instructions, people will not say like I'm wasting time. Just 1 minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, assuming in this case here you are a great manager, you're a high-level manager in your organization, and you happen to have given some salespersons a job. So these salespeople that you have given a job here, in the month of May, whatever, you were able to capture their sales data on a monthly basis. But you see now, these are many names. You trying to track down how each one of them is performing will be very, very hard. So in the RCM Excel workbook, I want you to look for this page. Yeah, you simply move around like this until you get to see spark lines. Spark lines. Until you get to see spark lines. Anybody who is able to see the spark lines? Anybody who is able to see the spark lines? I'm going to give my first present now. Anybody who is able to see those spark lines? Thank you so much. So then what I want us to do is to come on top here and write the word spark lines, which are those small graphs that are able to fit onto one cell. A spark line is a tiny graph that is able to fit onto just one graph, which you can use you as a busy manager to see the trends. So then how will I be able, my good students, to put up this spark line? How will I be able, my good students, to put up this spark line? It is quite an easy thing to do. It's quite an easy thing to do. Yeah. So then what you're going to do, my good students, is basically to come here under insert. Yeah. You can see my good students where they have written there, insert. Go to insert here. So under insert, I want us to insert the spark lines. But before now you go to inserting spark lines, you must first of all come here for the very first employee that you have. For the very first employee that you have, click here. The first employee that you have, 𝐂𝐿 click this cell. Once you click that cell, I want you to do me a favor. Come here to spark lines. After you've said insert, after saying insert, come to spark lines, and then you pick this line. You pick the line. When you pick the line, what is happening? What I'm seeing happening, they have given me a pop-up window. This pop-up window, they want me to give them a data range. So the data range, I want you to come and click on the first number, and then now you highlight 𝐂𝐿's figures up to there, like that. Once you have done that, nice, ladies and gentlemen, come here and say, okay. So you can see a spark line, which basically tells me that this guy's performance was fluctuating, but he had a very strong finish. He finished very well. Yeah, and then now, of course, for the rest, you can easily come here, put this, there is this plus, and there is this plus here for autofill. So this plus for outfill, now you can easily fill this automatically downwards to your number 31, whatever, like that. And then you're able to get your spark lines like that. I would want in this case here to see whether we have a single student who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done. Anybody who is able to, yeah, please, somebody should be able to help me share the file. Yeah, so before I pardon, anybody in this case here who is able to share their screen, I give them some 300 bob. Please share your screen. Please share your screen. Yeah, I can see Dorcas. Yeah, once you get it right, I give you 300 bob. All right, you can delete that one, delete the one that you have already done. Click there and then you delete. Thank you so much. So we go straight away to insert. I wanted you to go to insert. I don't know. Okay. No worries. You can just use, I think we're using different types of Excel, but no problem. What I simply want, yeah. Insert. Are you able to see? Yes, spark lines. So then we have that line there. Already you have done the first one, not unless you delete it. You can do the second one as well, isn't it? Yeah. Great. So please click there. Yeah, click there. The line now. Great. You know there is line. Yeah, click that one. Yes. And then now you go and highlight Opanga Nangila's data. You're doing the second one. All right. Then you say, okay. All right. And then now you can autofill for the rest. You can autofill for the rest. No. Yeah. Don't go very far away. Outfill for the rest. And you've done a very, very good, wonderful job. Yeah. Yeah, you can finish that autofill. A very wonderful job. So please, Dorcas, give me your phone number. I want to give you 300 shillings to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate Dorcas only. Dorcas only, because before I repeat, Dorcas has been able to do a wonderful job there. So I want to repeat, but before I repeat, I want, in this case here, to honor this great lady who has been able to do it very nicely. Yeah, Evans, you are doing the wrong thing. You are doing the very wrong thing. You may end up never getting any present from me in the future. All right. So Dorcas there. So we have 0791 241 22 like that. 300. All right. So then are we ready for Mwalimu to repeat one more time from the start? Are we ready for Mwalimu to repeat one more time from the start? I hope everybody has access to the Excel workbook written by RCM. Yeah. So then what I will do, ladies and gentlemen, I want to delete the whole of column H. How do I delete the whole of column H? You highlight it, highlight a column, and then you rub it from the face of the earth by saying Control minus. The easiest way of deleting the whole column or the whole row. You highlight it, and then you simply type there. We are learning here. You type there Control minus like that. Then you are done. So then I'm a manager. I'm a CEO. Like today, I happen to be privileged to be the CEO of RCM. So outside there, we have very many salespeople. I would want to get their general feeling of how these ninjas are performing. So the very best way is to do these tiny graphs, what we call spark lines. Actually, I used to call them sparkle because I normally find them sparkling nicely, but Excel calls it spark lines. So I'll come and write on top here, spark lines like that. Now, once I do that, then I would want to fit this spark line on just one cell. So I'll be able to come here and insert. So of course you have, yeah, this is already there for you. So simply look for insert. Yeah, once you click this insert on the ribbon, you'll be able to see spark line somewhere here. Yeah, and once you see this spark line, you simply don't go for the spark column or the spark win and loss. I'll be able to show you when to use win and loss. I just want the line itself like that. So once I click, I'm able to see this coming. So the data range, ladies and gentlemen, the data range is here for Korir Ntinyari. This is what I'm doing. Like that. I just highlight the entire data of Korir Ntinyari. And then I'll be able to say here, okay, and that is it. And then of course I'll be able to come here and autofill for the others by dragging this autofill handle to the last salesman. So is there somebody who has been able to do this now nicely? Anybody who has been able to do this now nicely? Thank you so much, Lincoln. Today you have to get my present, eh? Today you have to get my present. Yeah, actually there's nothing to get lost here, Lenovo. You'll be it's a very easy thing. Like now, this gentleman, what he's doing there, he has gone to the first employee. Click that cell, click it. The first employee and the spark lines. The first employee and the spark lines. No, there, yeah, click there. No, the first employee, the first cell. The first cell. No, yeah, great. Then go to the ribbon up there where we have insert. The ribbon, you can see file. Thank you so much. Then go to spark lines, you can see line there. Yeah, and then you can come here and highlight. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, now you can say okay. And then now, of course, once you get a spark line, you are able now to, yeah, autofill for the others. What does this spark lines do? You are able to see the general trend. You can be able to see how they're performing, up and down performances like that. So now, Lenovo, have you been able to follow? If you're not able to follow, please share your screen. I get to share to show you, because as a manager, you need to understand how these spark lines work. As a manager, every manager, especially if you're a student from RCM, I want you to be shining outside there. I want you to be knowing how to use these things. Yeah, we are good. Thank you very much. Any other student who has not really gotten this, as we always do, you share your screen and then we guide you. You share your screen. And by the way, have we now known, all of us, how to share our screens? Have we known how to share our screens, all of us? Yeah, and I'm taking my lunch yesterday. Yeah, if you want to know a lot of Excel, make sure that you take Brookside Lala. Brookside Lala, very, very good. If you want to know a lot of Excel. First class, great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. And they are normally brought to me. They are normally brought to me by a friend of mine who works at Brookside. So I have many. If you are in town, I can always share this with you. Can I give you as many as you want? For those, okay. Can I also share my number for M-Pesa? I mean, still you have requested. Why not? Why not? There is a ninja who has shared their screen, but unfortunately, you must know how to share your screen nicely. You are sharing the wrong content. Please learn how to share your screens nicely, lest it happens. What happened last semester, if you remember, somebody was able to share their WhatsApp communications with a girlfriend. It was really embarrassing. That student actually, he left the Zoom meeting like this and also left the WhatsApp group. Up to now, I've never seen that student. Yeah, you must always know the screen to share. We don't want you to leave Zoom and then you leave WhatsApp when you have even paid fees. We don't want that to happen. You must always know the specific window to share. You share a specific window. Otherwise, you don't want to know your secrets. Yeah, I can see most of you are laughing, but if it were you, what would have you done? Don't you think he did? Low self-esteem, eh? It's life, yes. I like that. It's life. Yeah, it's life. But the very best thing, just get to know how to share the right screen. Get to know how to share the right screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, never worry about a thing. Thank you very much, Deng. Never worry about a thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please listen. So when it comes in this case here to interpretation, you shall always prepare a report using either ChatGPT or Cloud. So I want to show you how to do a report using Cloud. So please look for Cloud. Look for Cloud. Are you able to get your Cloud there? No, Valerie, I'll be able to show you how to do it. Don't worry. I'll be able to show you how to do it. Don't worry. Yeah, for me, I don't care. I can show you my entire screen. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Yeah, very old man. Great. So is there somebody who is opening up their cloud thing, AI? The course is Advanced Excel, AI, and a Power Query. That is the course that you're doing. That is the course that you're doing here. So then I can just share my entire thing for you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm looking for cloud AI. Cloud, I like cloud a lot because, yeah, so cloud is here. It's loading. Great. So how can I help you today? So what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to just take this up here. Open the Excel. Already I have it. So come and use this one here. I want to attach something. I want to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Yeah. Then you say a window, like what Lincoln was telling us. I want a specific window. 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 I hope it is this window. Yeah. So in this case here, share. I not finished mine. I not finished mine. I can see mine is half. So allow me to go back just a little bit, and finish doing. Let me just come back here. Yeah, I need to finish mine. Great. Mine was partially complete. Mine was partially complete. Yeah, I need to come back here. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful course. Yeah. So this one, I just needed to come here and just finish the whole of this up to the last person here. Person number 31. Yeah, great. This is blocking me. Yeah, I would have easily left one person out. Yeah, great. So then, ladies and gentlemen, done now. So now I want to take this to Cloud and be able to cloud up everything and get a report out of this. So then what will I do? I go back to my Cloud here. This is bad. I will be able to go back here and say, in this case here, take a screenshot of a particular window. Yeah, this is the window that I want to screenshot. I don't know whether it is starting from the very beginning. Yeah. Great. But again, I believe I must have left a few outside. Let me just check. Yeah, I have only taken from 8, so I need to go back. Just take this back. Yeah, from salesperson number 1, Claude can take as many screenshots as possible. Claude can take as many screenshots as possible. So come here, take a screenshot. I am screenshotting a window. This window that has got my Excel. I say share. Yeah, you can see it is uploading there. How can I help you today? I simply want to use the sparklines given. The sparklines given in the attached report. Yeah, so use the sparklines given to give me to tell the performance of each salesman. The performance of each salesman. The performance of each salesman. So use the sparklines given to tell the performance of each salesman. Yeah, just that. So in this case, then I should be able to come and take this in. Yeah, so looking at the sparklines for each salesperson, here is an analysis of their performance. Strong, those who gave us strong, consistent performance. Bugutamasela shows steady upward trend with consistent growth. Owit Kiswili demonstrates strong upward trajectory ending at peak performance. Puleimumo, stable with upward movement towards the end. Kazungunyaga, strong finish with significant upward trend. Those ones whose performance is quite volatile, but they're strong finishers. Bare Okumu, fluctuating pattern, but recovering well. Kosgei Ibrahim, high volatility with strong recovery at the end. Sekuku Sam, variable performance. And then you continue your declining or concerning trends. Those people that you must sit down with and, have a discussion with them. Munguti Blair, sharp decline, visible concerning downward trend. Then we have the moderate stable performance. And then you can see at the end of the day, the sparklines reveal that while some salespeople like Buguta Masila and Owiti Kiswili show excellent upward momentum, others like Munguti Blair and Wangatia Makori may need coaching or support to reverse decline trends. And then you give this report to your boss. You keep on doing like this consistently for a month. You'll tell me. You'll get a present. You will get a promotion. So is there anybody who has been able to use Cloudate to do what Mwalimu has done? Are you able to share your screen? Are you able to share your screen? If you want to use ChatGPT, ChatGPT would want you to do what you have to snipe. I know you know how to snip. ChatGPT is equally good, but ChatGPT, they would want you to snip and then you save. Me just share my screen. Unajua accountant nafaa kuwa mjanja. Kama mimi nimeweza kupata international job sana sana, just because of the information that I have, and I'm old. So I'll be able to come with ChatGPT and look for the snipping tool. This one here. And then I'll be able to say new. So I'll be able to come and snip here. I snip all this. I'll have to do 2 snips because this will cover up to 27 or 26. Blah, 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 blah. But why should I go to ChatGPT and I have Cloudate that is very, very good for snapshotting? Yeah, you need to join and be part of this great, amazing team. What is Power Query? But before I continue, is there somebody who has been able to do in Cloudate whatever I've done for a present? Why would you want 300 shillings to go to someone else? If you are able to share your screen, the better. Yeah, you can as well reduce the size of Excel. Yes. Yes. The prompt, you want Excel to interpret for you the spark lines in terms of the salesman performance. You just want Cloudate to do what here? Yeah, thank you, Wanyaga. So Wanyaga is sharing their screen. Wanyaga will be able to get to my 300 bob. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very powerful course. This course is tougher. Yeah, already you've been able to take another screenshot if you wish, or reduce the size of Excel for this to fit. Yeah, but at least you've been able to make, or already you've done it, but I wanted you to start from scratch for everybody to be able to see. Great. In the era of AI, very, very good question. Why would I want to know Power BI, the DAX language, Power Query in the era of AI? AI will not be replacing those things, trust you me, HP. AI will only make work easier for those of us who are very, very good in those technologies. You can see now, because Mwalimu is very, very good with Excel, now AI is able to help me write reports, even give me formulas. That's why I introduced a course called Power Query, Excel, Advanced Excel, and AI. Which costs 4,500. And currently I can see we are about 230. And you guys have done using ChatGPT. Great. You guys promised me to take this number to 1,000. What happened? You take this number to 1,000 by bringing your friends, by bringing your colleagues at the job places. Yeah, so analyze the performance of the sparklines given. That's okay. Yeah, I like this because the student has been able to use even a different language. Should one subscribe to cloud? No, no, no. You don't have to subscribe, Chesire. First of all, you can just use the free version, and then later on, you'll be able to do what here. You'll be able to subscribe. Like now, myself, for teaching purposes this month, I will have to subscribe. I'm here to subscribe. I will subscribe because I'll be using this to teach throughout. Thank you so much, Wanyaga. So are you able to? Yeah, Gemini Pro for lunch. Lincoln, what I'll do, yeah, Gemini is also very, very good. What I'll do, you qualify, remember. You qualify to get, because you're always sharing this. You qualify. So Lincoln, please give me your number for some cash. And also Wanyaga, give me your number for some cash. So the 4,500, those students who would want to pay this money today, don't really get very late. Our number is 6242-839. Account number, please, for account number, right there, EAE, Advanced Excel, PQ, Power Query, versus what here, AI, those three, 4,500. It's very good. Like now I have one company which has paid for 8 of their members of their staff. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. You pay for 8 members of your staff. That will be very, very good. But again, remember, even if you pay for 50, no discount, because that amount is really discounted. For the kind of knowledge you'll get, that amount is really, really good. 0728 546 464. Oh, I've read the number. I mean, Mary, forgive me. 300. All right. Then we have Lincoln, the ninja. The ninja. Lincoln, the ninja. So this ninja, 0703 88 76 6. 300 Bob. This ninja is really good. He's really assisting Mwalimu. He's like an assistant lecturer. Him and Tony Mbudia. These are like my assistant lecturers here. I also need to bring in a girl as an assistant lecturer. Great. So with your permission, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to take you to another concept. So I want you to open up your Excel. Please open up your RCM Excel workbook. Then you go to this button called Joining Data. Joining Data. Where is Joining Data? Joining Data. I can't see it. It's here. Joining Data Sets. It's here. So once you reach here, I want us to do something wonderful. You're running a supermarket. These are the products that you have. These are the products that you have, right? And these are the salespeople vis-a-vis their regions. So then you are a new accountant. So this is in the database. You're a new accountant, and then you get the salespeople, the date they sold. So someone tells you, hey, I want to know the regions where these salesmen are coming from, because perhaps I'm paying them a differentiated rate. So, for example, people in Eldoret, they should be able to get a higher rate because of their distance, and maybe it's a new region, would want them to push more. So we want to know their regions. Do you know this kind of a table, there are very, very few students will be able to fill it. Because you see, fine, here you can see Valentine 𝐂𝐿𝐻, but now here, how do you get Valentine 𝐂𝐿𝐻? And these guys could be running to 10,000. The very best way of filling these is to come and use the VLOOKUP function. Do you remember that I've already taught you how to use the VLOOKUP function, the students who began this class yesterday with me? Do you remember that I've already taught you how to use VLOOKUP? Now we are getting into applications, real stuff, applications. So VLOOKUP, so come and say equals, you say VLOOKUP, like that. Lookup value, who are you looking for? I'm looking for Valentine 𝐂𝐿𝐻. From which table? From this table, my good students. So this table, I just need to come and highlight the whole of it by saying Control Shift, right arrow, down arrow, to highlight the whole of it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be able to say comma there. Once I say comma there, they're asking me the column index. Which column index do we have? I have to go back to check. So going back to check, the column index, you see we have sales rep here and regions. On the original database table, this is column number 1, this is column number 2. So regions is column number 2. So I simply say column number 2. Once I say comma, it is asking me whether it is true or false. Always, as we don't want ranges, we want exact matches. We shall always work with false. So double click the false. Yeah, double click the false. And then now you should be able to enter. Once you enter, you can see now it has given you one stroke over a touch there. They have given us the regions which you wanted to get. Please listen. I'm so sure these are a bit tough. I have to repeat again. Look at this one here. They have given you bread, but they haven't given you price. They want you to get the price. It's very easy. I'm looking up, and I'm looking up vertically here. You can see the products are vertically arranged. This is not a horizontal lookup. So I will come, first of all, it's a functionality, and I say equals. So I say VLOOKUP. Yeah, once I say VLOOKUP, you can see they want me to look up, what item are you looking up for? The first item here is bread. Then I say, comma, where is the table array? It is in these products whose prices I want. Control Shift, right arrow, down arrow like that. Yeah, in this case here, comma. After that, they want the column index. The prices, you can see from the table we've highlighted, the price is column number 2. Then I say, comma. Then we have false. As you're going to see, false is also represented by 0. If I say 0, that is as good as false. Then I come under close brackets if I wish. I'm able to get those prices all through for every product filled up. A lookup function is a very tough functionality that every accountant should be able to appreciate. And I'm going to make it like, my chorus. So when I come to sales revenue, I will come and say equals. I pick price times quantity. So this quantity here times this price there, and then I enter. I'm able to get my revenue, and then I become like a genius in that particular room. I would want to repeat. But before I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, is there somebody in this case here who has been able to see what Mwalimu, how important what Mwalimu has been able to do? Anybody who has been able to appreciate that this Excel is, when I call my students here to come and enjoy Excel with me, most of them, they think it is this just Excel of plus and minus. No, it is a powerful Excel. Stephen, let me just make some announcement here, and then I'll be able to allow you to share, Stephen, don't worry. All right, great. So it's a powerful one, ladies and gentlemen, that I would want you to ensure that you join my class. Yeah, so my class, runs from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. You join this one, you'll come to thank me for the rest of your life. And then most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, any student who is thinking of doing BDA in the future, could you be in the intermediate level or in the advanced level? Don't wait for so long. If you'll be coming to do BDA without knowing this Excel, you'll be into trouble. So if you are intermediate level, start studying this Excel today. So then we had this student who asked for how to share in Excel, in Zoom. To share in Zoom, you'll be able to see some green share button. It's green in color. It has an arrow. So once you press that, it shows you various windows. What do you want to share? You click on what you want to share. And then once that happens, ladies and gentlemen, like now this ninja is sharing the wrong thing. You can see. He's sharing the wrong thing. You must always click on what you want to share because it shows you what do you want to share. It shows you. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I would want you to join my class and everything will be okay. So it is 4,500 Kenya shillings for 3 courses in one combo. Excel, AI, and then we have Power Query. Power Query is a component of Power BI. Actually start downloading the Power BI because I will, at the same price, I will teach you the entire Power BI. How do you come up with dashboards, etc. Otherwise, I'll not repeat in the interest of time because I normally do this as curtain raisers. Like what I've done here is what I'll be doing today in the evening. Otherwise, from this Chief Ninja to yourselves, it's bye-bye. It's always a pleasure to mentor you guys, to guide you, to guide you. Bye, bye, bye-bye, bye. My number is 0721 620 183. The two groups, 0721 620 183. That's my number. I've been added to two groups. Those are enough. You're able to get everything. For how long? It's 2 weeks. This week and next week, you're done. You'll be perfect. But again, most importantly, develop some kind of a special love with Excel. I even told you, for those people who want to marry today, don't go for a spouse who does not know how to use Excel. You must love Excel. You must ensure that at your workplace, you are the Excel ninja. Is there somebody who has already started showing their colleagues at the workplace that they are very good in Excel? Anybody who has started showing their colleagues at their work that they are the Excel chief ninjas? Just 2 days of learning. 2 days of learning. Rebecca, thank you very much. User, thank you very much. Yeah, let them know that you are the best in Excel. You're the best in Excel. You will start seeing great things. We have physical classes, yes, at Commonwealth House. Yeah, 2 weeks will be okay. 2 weeks I can allow you to remain in LMS. That is okay. Yeah, if you want physical classes, like now today I'm in my office here. If you want to be taught physically, then straight away you can come and what here? You can come and study from here. But everything should be really online. Online is perfect. Online is the best. And thank you for attending this. Hakuna exams. Hakuna exams. I will repeat, yes, everything, yes. We shall give you certificates, yes. How can I apply this in audit? For example, I run an audit firm and I use advanced Excel every other day. I'll be able to answer that question as we progress. As we progress. What are attack exams here? What are attack exams? Yeah. So if you close the meeting, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is okay. And then even in customer service all over, yes, Excel is everything. How will you catch up if you join today? Of course, we have all the videos and I'm here idling. Remember now I've got nothing to do. Yeah, because you have closed school. So you can always set up a class with me and I'll be able to assist. Look for money, Rebecca. I need to see you in class. I like what this lady called Darren is saying. Exams, your class is a bit atrocious. Results before Christmas. Before Christmas. Yeah, I will be in. I'll be in today in the evening. I'll be in today in the evening. Thank you so much. See you then later and bye. And please ensure that you are a good ambassador for this Excel in your respective classes, please. Mimi niko na 2K. I pay now? No, this is a very, very special course. It's 4,500. It is 4,500. It's a very, very special course. Your job doesn't involve anything to do with the computers. You shall overcome. Yes, I'll be able to upload Cyprian.